Today, I lost $8,818.35 day trading gold. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. What's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Artis. If you don't know me, I've been trading for the past over 2 years. And a few weeks ago, I felt like trading was starting to click for me. I felt like it was working. I got my first payout on the way. I was feeling very good. Yeah, today's Tuesday, and 2 days ago on Sunday, I got a new funded challenge account in the height of $200,000 with FTMO, where your daily drawdown would be 10K, right? So you can go to 190, but not below, then the account is blown, right? And as we all know in trading, the most important things are your strategy, of course, risk management. But me personally, I would say that the most important thing is psychology. And risk management kind of also goes into psychology. Those two factors kind of play together. If your psychology is good, you're not going to over risk in the first place, because you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to risk this much, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to leave it, for example, right? But if your psychology isn't good, you can have a risk management, but you're just going to disregard it because of your lacking psychology, right? And today I did a really bad mistake. So first of all, I traded NASDAQ at like 1 in the morning. I never had a win on NASDAQ ever. So I don't know what I was thinking to trade NASDAQ on a fresh funded challenge. Plus at 1 in the morning, where I'm from, 1 in the morning, there's like, I think it's Sydney session. There's not even Asia session or something, it's Sydney session. Why should NASDAQ move in Sydney session, right? Those were the two first positions, one losing $215 and one losing $2,199. So I was already down on the day for like 2.5K almost, and the day hadn't even really started, right? I went to sleep, woke up, and then I saw gold, and now we're gonna switch over to the computer. So let's go back in time a bit. Let's put in the replay mode. You may know I trade ICC, indication, correction, continuation, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna talk about the strategy because I want this video to be straight about the psychology itself. I wanna do this video to show you what my mistakes were so you can learn from it. And it's for me personally also to just reflect about it and just really see what I did wrong here. Price was doing its thing. It was slowly forming a setup, right? And the point where I should have entered in the first place would have been right around here, right? That would be on the 5-minute time frame. The initial trade would have been this right here with my entry there, stop loss there. And I remind you, I was on a 200K challenge account and I needed about 20K to pass, which is with a 2% risk would be, I would need a 1 to 5, right? Because I need 10%, I risk 2%, so I need a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. So the initial trade would have just been like this, a 1 to 5, right? Like this, it doesn't really matter. A 1 to 5, this would have been the initial trade, right? As you can see, if I would have entered right here, this trade would have hit like really nice. If you look at it on the 15-minute, it's like normal structure, easy trade, zero drawdown, right? The problem is I missed this trade because I was still in bed at this time. This was 9 a.m. at the morning. Normally I get up at 8. But yesterday I was a bit late because I was in the gym late. I came home late. I was still in bed right here. I wasn't asleep, but I was in bed. I was just chilling. When I got up, it was I got up at 9:30, but as you can see, this move happened at 9:30. So it was already too late. That was the first problem, right? I saw this and I was like, fuck, man, I got up too late and I missed this trade. Because this trade, just like this morning, at 10:55, I could have been done trading for the day because I could have said, bro, it doesn't even matter. Like I would have passed the challenge, right? And I don't even have enough trading days, so I would have just spent the next few days just like placing trades to have those trading days, right? So I would have passed the challenge at 11 in the morning already, but I didn't, right? So I thought to myself, okay, why? This doesn't make this whole trade setup invalid, because in ICC you can take longer trades, you can take like swing trades. So this would have just been the low time frame entry, right? So I saw price come up and up and up, and then I saw the 50-minute break of structure right here. You have to know I enter off a break of structures. So the 50-minute structure looks nice. Break of structure, boom, boom, boom. I want to get in here. I was awake. I was sitting on the bed right behind me, right? On my phone or something, while this break of structure happened. And I didn't enter another time, right? Isn't dramatic. I mean, I can't be on the charts 24/7, right? I'm not like being mad about myself not looking at the charts. Well, a bit maybe, but that's not an argument, because there's setups happening every day at every time, and there's just setups, it just happens that you don't see it. First time can happen, second time can happen, it's okay. But the important part is that you don't let that get to you. That doesn't make you angry or make you sad and makes you trade, right? So I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna put a buy limit order right here, which I did. I put a buy limit order right here, like this, stop loss here, TP somewhere up there, right? Price did not go into that order. It tickled it right here. You can see the line was here, where this line is, and it didn't hit it right. So it was something small that made me a bit mad, made me like, oh man, why can't I just hit that buy limit and go up? Okay. Remind you, all of this happening while it's not even New York session. New York session starts at 2 a.m., at 2 p.m. in my country, right? I'm in Switzerland. This was 11:30 in the morning. This was London session. Trade goes on, trade goes on, trade goes on. I enter here. Then I enter here once again. And this was the dumbest move I could have done. This was so emotionally triggered, because I only entered this trade because of FOMO. Just based off of FOMO. I got FOMO that I would miss out on a lot of money here, because this position had so less lots in it, because it had a big stop loss, that I thought I would have to put in a new position, right? You can see went a bit up, but instantly shot into my stop loss right after. Minus 1.5% away. Then price went down, hit my stop loss once again. I thought to myself, fuck bro, what is this, bro? It just was so sad, bro. Both stop losses hit. Then I saw price shoot up, all right? And that was the point where I should have entered this trade right here, but I did not. So price hit my stop loss, and right after went up. And you can see it would have hit every single take profit, every single one. And the funny thing, I could have got the perfect entry right down here with my strategy. If you look at the 5-minute time frame, I could have got my perfect entry right here with a stop loss right here. TP all the way up there would have been a 1 to 5. If you put it even up more, there where the TP could have been, in the end it would have been a 1 to 8 risk to reward ratio. So you can see I got stopped out of 2 trades just because of psychology, just because I didn't do it right, and price hit my TP perfectly. And if you look at it, oh, what a coincidence. This big move happening exactly at 2 p.m., exactly when New York session opens. So as you just saw, I hope I didn't overcomplicate it with my strategy or with how the things work, because I really want to do this about the psychology. I felt a lot of FOMO today, really a lot, because I saw price going up, and I thought to myself, man, what if price does this move without me? Because I knew price was going to the upside. I know my strategy. I know where price goes. I can react off the markets. But my problem is just the entries sometimes. I should have just waited for the start of New York session, because in New York session it made that perfect entry. It would have been a textbook setup. I would have been funded easily. Also, the other trade that I showed you in the beginning, the small one on the 5-minute time frame, that would have also made me pass my challenge, even though it wasn't in session. But that was also so much cleaner than everything you saw after. And I was here, and the problem was I was sitting at my desk, and I was looking at the charts, and I was looking at my phone, and I saw the numbers. And I remind you, this is everything of this is on a 200K account, right? Everything is happening on a 200K account. And I think seeing these numbers for the first time may also be something that's a bit fucking with my head. Because, of course, when you see numbers like I saw floating profits of 5K, because price was in profit at one point. I saw floating profits of 5K. When price went in drawdown, I saw 3K. And I knew if I would make this trade, if I would hit this in profit, it would make me 20K, 25K. And that's just crazy to think, right? In one day, in one trade. And I let that get to me, and that's not good. But I'm not sad about it. Of course, it's a bit a shit situation now, because at one point I was in drawdown under 190. Okay, so the account is blown. That's 1,000 Swiss francs. That's like 1,000 euros, $1,000. That's all the same. Blown. I bought the account 2 days ago. I've blown it already. I'm not gonna get that money back, and it's just because of my psychology, right? But I'm not sad about it, because first of all, my trade still hit take profit. So, well, it didn't hit take profit, but it went in the direction that I anticipated. So I take it as a win. I just think, I know I don't have problems with the analyzing itself or knowing where price will go next. But I have a problem with reacting to what the market gives me, especially psychological. The rest of the day, I tried not looking at the charts, of course. When I saw this move, of course, it made me feel a bit sad, a bit angry, but I was also a bit relieved that it went in my direction, because that's also always a good sign. If it goes in your direction, I mean, you were right, basically, but the execution was wrong. Rest of the day, I went running. I took a cold shower. It was okay, really. I think it was a good day because it was a lot of learning. I think it is so much more important and so much more valuable to have these days like today, where I learn so much about me, about my trading, also for the future. I mean, it's important that I learn to handle like these kind of numbers, because I want to handle 100 million sometimes. I want 100 tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Imagine if I can't do that, then I'll have a problem. So this is about just preparing me for the future, my very bright future. I'm not going to give up because of this. I'm not going to let myself get pulled down because of this. I mean, bro, I got a payout on the way. My trading has improved so much in the last few months, and me making this video, I think, also shows a lot of strength in my psychology, because I think most people don't even get to understand why they do these things, right? And this is exactly what you have to do. You have to reflect about these things. You have to think, why did I do this? Why is this making me sad? Why is this making me mad? And that's the only way you can grow. And that's just what I think. So yeah, this video was very helpful for me personally, because I could let off all this steam. I could reflect about myself and really talk it out, speak it into existence. And it felt good. And I hope I can help someone out there that is maybe also struggling with psychology. I think everyone can make quick profits off of trading. I see a lot of people making a couple $100, couple $1,000 here and there. But I think if you really want to manage something big and really want to make it big, you have to really master this part in your life. So I hope it could help you. It helped me for sure. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.